Okay, Shelby, this is another thing over how much I need to pay for protection, okay? And that's called premiums. Okay, now we have 5 different companies, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You need to circle all of these numbers because these ones here I'm required by law to buy. Okay, required by law to buy. Required, R-E-Q-U-I-R-E-D. Required by law to buy. So I'm going to go over a couple of examples. They're pretty easy. So on all these, to find the yearly premium, we have company 1, company 2, company 3, company 4, and company 5. So company 1, I want full coverage with a $200 deductible. So I have to get the basic liability coverage by law. Okay, I have to pay $65. We also have to pay $70 if we're going to go for company 2. Company 3 would be $85. Company 4 would be $90, and company 5 is $80. Okay, now I want the full coverage with a $200 deductible. So full coverage, 200 deductibles here, so I have to pay $60. I have to add a 60 to that. I need to be covered for uninsured motorists. Now, uninsured means if I get in an accident, it's not my fault, but the other person doesn't have insurance, I need to be protected because they don't have insurance, so their insurance can't pay. They don't have it. It's illegal, but I need my car paid for. So uninsured here is 40. Okay, and I also want medical coverage. So medical coverage is 25, so I add 25 to that. Okay, I didn't give you a lot of room here, so I add these. And also I have to pay this twice, which means 2 times every year. Okay, so whatever this adds to, I need to multiply it by 2. So I go 65 plus 60 plus 40 plus 25. That's $190. Then I multiply it by 2. So 190 times 2 is 380. So for company 1, that equals 380 per year. Okay, company 2, full coverage is $200. So for company 2, that's 65. So that's a little bit pricier, means a little bit more expensive. And then uninsured, okay, 35. And then medical's 30, so plus 30. Remember, we times it by 2. 70 plus 65 plus 35 plus 30 is 200. And 200 times 2 is 400. So this equals $400 per year. Okay, company 3, I want the same thing. So the full coverage $200 deductible is 70. So I add 70. Okay, and then uninsured is 25 plus 25. And then I also want medical. So medical is 30. So I add and times by 2. So 210. So I take 210 times 2, and that's $420 per year. Okay? Okay, now company 4, same thing. So $200 deductible for company 4 would be $80. We also want the uninsured. Uninsured for company 4 is $45. And then medical is $35. So I add those and multiply by 2. Medical means if I get in an accident, I won't have to pay. My health insurance wouldn't have to pay for it. It'd be my car insurance. So it's $250. Now $250 times 2 is $500. So it's $500 per year. Okay, it's a tight fit. Now company 5, same thing. I want the full coverage, $200 deductible. Okay. So that's going to be $90. Uninsured, that's going to be $30. And then medical is going to be $40. Then times it by 2. So 240. 240 times 2 is 480, okay? So it's 480 per year. Now, I want you to put a big box over the cheapest. You're a buyer, okay? You want to pick the one that's the least expensive, okay? So 380 is the lowest, so I would want to go with this company. I'd want company 1. Okay, number 2. Okay, again, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now remember, we have to pay this by law, so we have to pay 65, 70. You have to pay that all the time. You're required to by law to buy. So 85, 90, and 80. Okay. Now, they want just basic liability. They want the bare minimum. Basic. They don't want full coverage. They want just basic liability. Well, basic liability is just this. So I already have that, okay? So now I go to uninsured, okay? So uninsured is 40. For this company, it'd be 35. For this company, it'd be 25. For this company, it'd be 45. And for this company here, it'd be 30. Now, then they want emergency road service. So emergency road service is here. So you don't have to pay anything here. You have to pay $5 for company 2, $10 for company 3, $5 for company 4, and $15 for company 5, okay? So then we add, and then remember to multiply by 2. Okay, so 65 plus 40 is 105. So 105 times 2 is 210 per year. So 210 per year. Okay, now I'm paying less than I was paying up here, but then again, if I get in an accident and it's my fault, I'm going to be in some trouble, okay? Because I'm paying less, I'm not as well protected. 110 times 2, that's 220. Okay, and then remember we times all of these by 2 because we pay it 2 times in a year. 120. 120 times 2 is 240 per year. That's 140 times 2 is 280 per year. $125. And 125 times 2 is 250. Okay, so out of all these, with this insurance I want, 210's the lowest. 210, 220, 240, 280, 250. 210's the lowest, so that's what I want to buy. Okay, I'll do one, okay, of these. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So all these, I have to pay these. You always have to pay those. That's your basic. 65, no matter what it says, because you're going to get in trouble by the law if you don't get that. 85, 90, and 80. Okay, now we want full coverage with a $500 deductible. So that's here, so that'd be plus 40, plus 50, plus 40, plus 60, plus 55. Now after this column, I want uninsured, so that'd be plus 40, plus 35. And then plus 25, 45, and 30. Now remember, all of these we need to multiply by 2, okay? So times 2, you're going to have to pay it 2 times in a year. Okay, so 65 plus 40 is 145, but I need to multiply that by 2. That's $290 per year. Then 70 plus 50 plus 35, so you're paying 155 every time, but you're paying that twice. So 155 times 2 is $310 per year. Okay. Then 85 plus 40 plus 25 times, so it's 150, times 2 is $300 per year, okay? And then 90 plus 60 plus 45, that's $195 times 2. That's $390 per year. And then I take 80 plus 55 plus 30, and that's $165 times 2. So 165 times 2 is 330. So out of all these, what's the cheapest one? We got 290, 310, 300, 390, 330. That's the cheapest. Company 1's kind of got the best deals here. Okay, hope that made sense. And